Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. How's it going? So, right now, I guess we're gonna crack my second last can, Skull Fine Cut Original. I bought a roll plus a can of this when I was in Pittsburgh. And I've managed to make it last till now. Now, granted, I also had about fucking 25 other cans of dip that I also made last during that time. So it's no great feat, really. But Skull Original Fine Cut, best looking can in America. Right now, it's the best looking can in Canada. Oh yeah! Oh, look at that! It's just, oh, that's just perfect to me. Kind of prefer to pack the fine cuts and the snuffs off camera because they're not. It's not as elegant. Just throwing in a pinch of long cut. But I haven't looked in these boxes for a while. I have these two nice cigar boxes here. That this is a good one. These ones make really great guitars. But this one holds a lot of stuff. So we're going to look at this one first. This is a Cinco box. I think Hillary sent this to me. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. These are kind of my... I have kind of an interest in the occult. This is where I keep all my occult type trinkets, or most of them anyway. Some are humorous. This one's all related to an office, I guess, but it's tarot cards. You know, the shredder, I don't know, like, you see what I mean? It looks like it's all related to office stuff. It's pretty funny. If you're into tarot stuff, which I am. Every time I would visit the Sacred Heart Food Bank, they would always give me a rosary and a pamphlet, or most of the time they would anyway. So I have a couple of nice rosaries here. They're just little plastic ones, but I just think they're nice. I always was very grateful and given one of these, even though I'm not a Catholic. I think they're kind of cool. I got this nice green one. This nice multicolored bead one. I really like this one. And I like this wooden bead blue one a lot because it's got it looks to be a nice picture of Jesus there. And maybe that's Mary Magdalene. I don't know. But anyhow, it's got the detailed cross. I don't know, silver paint job. Nice stuff. I have, these are the two Peruvian snuffs that Dan Kunkel sent me. And I've still got, a little less than half of what he sent me. But this stuff's a trip, man. This is a Peruvian nasal snuff. Holy moly. It'll knock your socks off. Maybe I'll do another one of those videos soon, so my new viewers can see what it's all about. Whenever I'm walking down the road and I see a playing card and it looks suitable, like, you know, if it's lying in filth or dog poop or something, I won't pick it up. But if it's just lying on the ground, I'll pick it up. and keep it. And I picked this one up because it's just the 4 of clubs, but it's blue. Look at that. I thought that was really interesting, so I saved that. Oh, it just fell in half. That's okay. It's still good. And I have some hoodoo voodoo stuff Hillary sent me, like the Saint Lazarus charm. It's got a little charm in there, and the prayer of Saint Lazarus. He's the patron saint of the poor and the sick. So Hillary sent this to me at a very desperate time in my life. So thank you, Hillary, and thank you, Saint Lazarus. And a bunch of occult symbols, like a symbol of Saturn or something. Various other pentacles, pentacle things. This is cool. A seal of good fortune. The 7 pentacles of Jupiter with 4 of them cut out. The pentacle of Venus. Yeah, this is all stuff Hillary sent me ages ago. How to use the pentacle of Venus. A little ad for Botanica, which is like a dealer in voodoo items. More instructions how to use stuff. The seal of the air, or the seal of relief from want. That's quite a beautiful thing. And a nice little note. Yeah, a nice little note. So this is all stuff Hillary sent me, like, geez, a year or so ago, maybe longer. So that's part of my voodoo stuff. And these snuffs Dan Kunkel sent, because they are very powerful in a spiritual way, I would say. Even though when I did my video on them before, I got some hate on it because I was doing it wrong. But whatever. Do the best with what I can with what I have. You know? Okay, this is my hoodoo box. I got a little prayer card here. I don't know what this bus transfer is for, but I probably had it in mind for something. A nice little. I used to make mojo bags. I don't know if I have any in here, but a good luck charm. A little flannel bag filled with little items that are talismans for certain things, like a John the Conqueror root for sexual virility. Maybe a couple magnets to attract women or attract men. Just little things like that. You carry it in your pocket. I carried one for years until it wore out and made my pocket all filthy and oily. Because you anoint them with oil. I'll show you some of those oils soon. But this wasn't a Mojo handbag. My Mojo handbags, I had them custom made little red flannel bags with a white tie up. But they sold these little these little bags, so I got them. Hold on now. All right. So what else do we got in here? More rosary or more. These are prayer beads of some sort. I'm not really sure what. Just cheap plastic prayer beads. Now this all was part of a pagan rosary that I had. Instead of a crucifix, it had a pentagram on the end. This is a little black skull candle. Yeah, these were cool. I found these at a Michael's, and I thought these would be good for doing occult things. So, okay, this stuff's interesting. I have a couple of these. This is a insecticide chalk. Now, what the hoodoo thing to do with this is, if you don't want someone you don't want coming around, you just draw a line around your house, and the person won't after you do all the hoodoo stuff you're supposed to do, the person won't come around. So that was interesting. I bought these for an experiment. And the experiment worked, I gotta say. It was weird. More prayer beads of some sort. A couple of just things I found on the street. Oh, these are interesting. These are Hawaiian baby wood rose seeds. You used to be able to buy these in the head shops. I still have them. I haven't used them, and I probably never will, because basically what they do is, like, you soak them and take the skins off them, because the skins will really irritate your stomach, and then you eat them, and they're supposed to be like taking a hit LSD. But my days of that are over. I just bought these because they're cool, and I figured they'd be illegal to buy one day, so I'd get a pack. Baby Hawaiian wood rose seeds. More prayer beads. This one had some weird kind of skull king thing on the bottom. I honestly don't know. Oh, this is a full necklace. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know I had this stuff. Oh, this is cool. This is an actual John the Conqueror root that you hear about in all the blues songs. This is a John the Conqueror. Yeah, it's got some John the Conqueror root powder on it too. This is for, you notice what it's shaped like, right? It's to give you balls. Give you the balls. And yes, this here is John the Conqueror root powder. I've used most of this. I'm trying to save this. I used to put these in all the mojo hands I used to make. So, a bit of a black candle. I use a lot of black candles in hoodoo stuff. What's this stuff? Oh wow, this is graveyard dirt. Okay, no, this is graveyard dirt that I procured using an old hoodoo method of going to a graveyard. I went to a Catholic graveyard up on Lansdowne Street, and you just go to any grave and leave a coin on the gravestone. I think I left a dime or a quarter, and you just scoop a little bit of the dirt up, and graveyard dirt's good for black magic spells. So, yeah, a little bit of graveyard dirt officially bought. This is this is old dirt since I've had it, and it's as old as dirt before that. Good stuff. I'm just putting aside empty shit that doesn't mean anything. This is some sort of protection oil. A lot of these oils are all rubbed out because they're all oily. some sort of protection oil. It appears to be empty. Oh, this is really nice. This is a little black skull carved from a goat's horn, like my friend Chad did. And yeah, I've always liked this. This is very beautiful. Black skull carved from a goat's horn of my friend Chad Parsons. Yeah, cool stuff. This there's a drop of it left. It was fire oil. This is a hoodoo oil. I can't remember exactly what it's for. I think it's for passion or something like that. Well, this one's almost full. This is Anna Riva's oil protection oil. You wear this. It's the thing is it stinks so fucking bad. But you wear this when you feel you need protection. It's very strong. So you just dab a little bit on your wrist, kind of thing. Black cat oil. This stuff. This is good stuff. I can't remember. It smells nice too. I think this is just good for general black magic spells. Gives you luck. Gives you luck in manifesting your personal will. And this one's completely over. This is called Oil of Bend Over. This is to get people to succumb to your will. Do what you need them to do. I think I got this when I was married, and I felt very oppressed in my home life. And I wanted things to go my way from time to time. What's this? This is meditation oil. This smells quite nice. This one, I believe, yeah, it must be. I believe this is called black bat oil, and it's a very. Let me just smell it. Yeah, I think it's. Or maybe this is Van oil. I'm not sure. What's this one? This was a mojo wish oil. So this is like an oil you would make a wish upon before you'd anoint your mojo bag with. Now this stuff. Yeah, this is stuff. This is black bat oil. Good for very dark black magic. So I'm not sure what this one is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Van oil. Oh, this is another really stinky one. But it's good for meditation purposes. Vision oil, when you're trying to oracle your future. But man, it stinks. This is war powder, I believe. It's mostly sulfur and bits of iron, and smells like fucking hell itself. And this is yeah, well, that's definitely. This is where did I just say it was? Anyway, this one is war powder. This one is another variation on war powder. I just said the name of it a minute ago, but I can't remember what it was. These are basically used when you're at war with somebody, and you just sprinkle some around their doorstep or something like that. A little other vial of some mystery oil. More black candles. Oh, interesting. This is a really old pack of matches I took from when I was married. There was a box of weird matches that the previous owners left behind. This is a pack I took just because I thought it looked cool. It had this cool robot man on the other side. This here is a pagan, like the Illuminati eye, and on the back it's the tetragrammaton, or it's like this symbol used in pagan witchcraft. Now this here is a miniature version of the tarot that I study. The version of tarot, the Boda, Builders of the Adetum tarot. They give you them in black and white for you to color yourself. These are just ones that you can buy a sheet of them and cut them out and just keep them in your pocket. It's not complete because I've given some to some people, put some in some mojo bags, such and so forth. But yeah, they're kind of neat. Yeah, and that's pretty much, other than a few like ear cleaners that I would use to dip oil on my bags. There's not really anything else in here other than an empty test tube. I'll show it to you, empty test tube. But yeah, that's my Hoodoo Magic box. It's right in front of my face every day. But I never seem to look at it very much anymore. I haven't really been practicing the black arts for quite some time now. I don't mean the black arts. I mean messing with the hoodoo stuff. It was fun. It was a fun little experimenting time in my life. And I learned a lot about myself and how important your personal will is. You know what I mean? That's the one takeaway from magic, is there's no hocus pocus, there's no fucking Voldemort and fucking Slytherin or whatever the fuck. It's nothing like that at all. Magic is just it's kind of like theater. It's like theater, it's like psychodrama, to put yourself in a mindset that will focus your energies and focus your will into projecting that forth into what goals you wish to achieve, you know, and basically it's just pumping yourself up, to my experience, you know. Getting, you know, I gotta tackle this fucking big thing and I have no idea how to do it. What the hell am I gonna do? Maybe I'll just get my fucking out by doing a magic thing and seeing how that works, you know. Just to get your emotions out, you know, more than anything. So anyhow, yeah, the occult, it's an interesting part of my life. I have studied tarot for decades now. These are my two primary decks. This is the Thoth deck, It's more modern. It's a more modern tarot based on Thelema. And this is the standard. It's basically the same as like there's the most famous tarot you can buy is called the Rider Waite tarot. This is the Albano Waite. The reason I use these is because the colors that they use in the cards are much more in tune with. They're brighter than the I don't have the original ones here to match, but they're much brighter colored than the Rider Waite deck, and the colors are more. Color is a very important thing in Magic, and the colors are more in tune with what the builders of the Addendum are. They're more Kabbalistically correct. That's the best way to put it. So, yeah. So I'm no Satanist, and I don't subscribe to any religion, but I've always had a really big interest in all things occult and occult related. You know, not to the extent that I have Harry Potter shit all over my room. I haven't even really. I've never read a Harry Potter book in my life, but I've always enjoyed learning about hoodoo and voodoo stuff you hear about in blues songs, basically, you know, and yeah, more on that later. All right, thanks for going through more of my crap with me, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and may the sun shine on you wherever you are. Be well.